Hallo Leute, willkommen auf Abenteuer. Ich bin's, der Exilium. Heute geht's in die nächste Folge von Gibbous Cthulhu Adventure. Letztes Mal sind wir ausgebrochen und wir haben Bruder Gleam mit dem Feuerlöscher ausgeschaltet. Und jetzt versuchen wir aus diesem okkulten Hauptquartier abzuhauen. Und gucken wir mal, wie wir hier rauskommen. Viel Spaß euch.
A heck of a lot of literature. Most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. It's a heap of astronomy-related instruments. Wait, there's a piece of wire sticking out from it. I think I'd rather just pick it up. Huge, sturdy door. It's barricaded from the outside. Barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here, but it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either.
Schade, obwohl Gleam ja eine wunderbar rauchige Stimme hat.
I think I can reach if I leap. I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
So, wir gucken mal ins Notizbuch. Okay, ich glaube, mein Ausweg ist durch diese rissige Oberfläche an der Wand. Man braucht nur das richtige Werkzeug mit den richtigen Eigenschaften. Das heißt, sehr hart und schwungvoll. Ich habe versucht, die Sternenflagge zu manipulieren, aber ich kann sie nicht abbrechen. Mal gucken, ob wir da nicht eine Möglichkeit haben.
I don't want to disturb the guy. He's getting his beauty sleep.
So, mal gucken. Hatten wir hier denn einiges?
Not a particularly interesting starry cult desk, if you ask me. Looks like a hatch heading to an upper floor. Nope.
So, wir müssen also gucken, wie wir die Stange wahrscheinlich abkriegen.
I was obviously out of my element. That made no sense whatsoever. No need for bandages. He'll be just fine. There's no visible lock to pick on it, so no.
Was können wir bauen?
Gotta know them stars, I guess. It appears to be dusk outside. I need something stout and hefty and swung like mad to bring that wall to the ground. Right then and there, I thought of placing the fire extinguisher on the desk so as to help steer it and set it loose on the cracked surface of the wall. I could make tracks from this place and never look back. It came to me then that doing so would make a mighty commotion, though, and these starry jamooks would be all over me like a shot. I'd never get to explore whatever it was hiding on the other side of that ladder. No, there I stood, a Joe with one foot in a mystery and the other missing a shoe. They dragged me here against my will, and I wasn't gonna leave without first finding out just what the hell they were all about. I had to think of something else. Yeah. I don't think even this thing's powerful enough to... Makes no sense. I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
Wie kriegen wir die Sternenflagge darunter? Ihn kann ich nicht benutzen. Ein Schreibtisch ist wahrscheinlich auch nicht. Liegt hier sonst noch irgendetwas Interessantes rum? Leider nicht. Ich versuche mal einen
The
Fußboden.
floor is not lava. I repeat, the floor is not lava.
Oder an der Stange vielleicht?
Yeah, that would make one steady, guided, fire-extinguishing rocket. But I need something to fasten it to the rail. All right, made a nice little sliding hook thing. Halfway there. There we go. One radical red-hot ram rocket ready to go. It's ready, steady, and aimed. Fire! I hope I've done you proud, Mac Viper.
Benutzen wir mal die Leiter. Oh, wo sind wir hier denn?
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind. Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open, and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the lattice work that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stones, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about? August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs.
So, also waren die schon die ganze Zeit hinter uns her. Dann gucken wir mal. Oh, hier gibt es auch viel zu entdecken. Okay.
It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover. I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the Haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the Haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work. It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it. I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the Hunter.
but none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the Haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work. It's the third book in a row. The cover consists entirely of a weird symbol. I've opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers on the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new. Whoa!
Ups, da haben wir wohl etwas aktiviert. Nach dem zu urteilen, was ich gelesen habe, ist diese seltsame Trapezoeder-Ding von großer Bedeutung für diese Verrückten. Wie du mir, so ich dir. Sie entführen mich und verwehren mir die Symmetrie meiner Schuhe. Ich nehme ihren Edelstein. Mama K-Type hat keinen Schwächling großgezogen.
Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tear up the windows and failed miserably. An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead. The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the Haunter." I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not.
War ja nur mal eine Idee.
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it. It's a strange, self-illuminating weirdly angled rock thing. A delicate and intricate latticework of what looked to be matches, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow supporting the kind of cannonball what looks like it was made to bring down battleships. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet here it is before me. A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius. That's some kind of occult scratch. Looks to symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal. These dummies tried their best to tar the windows up, but an intense orange light symbolically shines through. Looks to be quite powerful. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands. I'll need to take a closer look first. It's held in place firmly by the matches structure. Quite impressive and unmovable.
Dann haben wir hier erstmal, glaube ich, alles gesehen. Da ist noch eine Schublade. Da gucken wir nochmal rein.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing. Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon. I carefully placed the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering and... voila! The lens was now mine.
Nachdem ich Verschmutzt gelesen habe, habe ich mir gedacht, einfach mal vielleicht drüber wischen. Und was als nächstes kommt, wird bestimmt hoffentlich saulustig.
Sweet.
Haha, es hat funktioniert. Ich musste nicht lange suchen. Ich liebe Point-and-Click-Adventures. Manchmal kann man durch verrücktes Hin und Her baldowern einfach etwas rausfinden. Und die nehmen wir mal mit. Und den nehmen wir auch mit.
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird.
So, ich habe den Stein. Er ist durch das Berühren nicht zerfallen, aber er fühlt sich so seltsam an. Könnte mir dieser seltsame Stein von Nutzen sein? Naja, ich weiß nicht. Dämonenkultgegenstände und die mit sich rumschleppen. Naja. Gut, aber ich denke, wir kommen unten jetzt weiter.
Alright, I'm now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens. That was a first. And a last. It's the former standard. Now it's just a flagpole. Not by itself. Nope. I don't want to.
Vielleicht finden wir noch was in unserem Gefängnisteil hier.
Nope.
Schade, haben wir hier denn noch irgendwas?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not since the separation. Let's get this stick, sticky.
Okay.
It is junk, but I still need. Doesn't need an antenna.
Schade. Gut, mal gucken. Dann gehen wir noch mal rüber. Klappt's jetzt?
Not by itself.
Mist, klappt immer noch nicht. Was könnten wir benutzen?
No. No need for a flagpole on this deck. There, nothing to shake us.
Benutzen wir es mal.
He's already beat.
Achso, okay, schade. Wir gehen nochmal nach oben. Schade. Wüsste gerne.
Nah, we gotta respect those who've passed, regardless of their idiocy.
Oh, Moment. Haben wir gerade Thors Hammer gebaut? Vorschlaghammer. So, viele Sachen abgeschlossen, wunderbar. Und jetzt müssen wir uns nur noch hier durchkloppen.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
Oh, wir dürfen uns unsere Punchline selber aussuchen. Ach, ich weiß nicht, die sind alle so gut. Geht sehr nach persönlichem Geschmack. Falls ihr dieses Video schaut und gerade auch hier an der Stelle angekommen seid, ihr könnt ja, wenn ihr wollt und Lust und Zeit habt, könnt ihr ja mal zur Not einmal in die Kommentare uns mal reinschreiben, welche Antwort hättet ihr denn genommen? Wäre ziemlich interessant, sich da mal durchzulesen. Ich werde das untere nehmen.
Hammer time!
Alright, you two, here we are. Ugh. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yep, thanks. So, here we are, Kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Kitty ist so ein herzallerliebstes Kätzchen. So, dann müssen wir mal gucken, wo wir hier weitermachen. Wir gucken uns natürlich erstmal um.
Green light shining through this particular door's window. Moldy old buildings receding into darkness, and everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh. There's an intense purple light shining through the window in this door. It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water. It's the door to the tourist info place. It says Fishmouth Tourist Board, Tourist Information. A couple of Fishmouthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there. It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette.
So, ich möchte die Chance mal nutzen. Ich finde Kitty halt äußerst sympathisch. Deswegen möchte ich mal versuchen, mit ihr ein paar mehr Dialoge auszuführen, beziehungsweise ihr auch Sachen zu zeigen, um zu gucken, ob sie vielleicht irgendwelche lustigen Kommentare dazu hat.
How you holding up, kitty?
Well, I talk now. We just did some voodoo. Now we're in Fish People Town. At least you're keeping things interesting.
I am.
It is technically all your fault.
Mine? It's Dawn's. Anyway, let's hustle.
Your fault.
What?
Time to samba!
So what are we doing, kiddy?
Finman House? Olmstein? Any of these ring any bells to you?
I guess I was hoping you'd be more specific.
I have my moments. Now is not one of them.
Fragen wir nochmal, ob sie immer noch böse auf uns ist.
Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking. She doesn't come with a lockpick feature.
Die Katze als Dietrich benutzen, vielleicht den Schwanz so. Flupp.
She doesn't come with...
I'm afraid talking to little kids is on you while we're on this quest.
She doesn't...
I'm happily surrendering the pleasure of talking to that couple to you. I don't think we can take him, Buzz.
I don't think she has an opinion.
Okay, dann kommen wir also nicht weiter. Ich rede mal als erstes mit dem Mädchen.
Hey, kid.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie, Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole. So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago. It's not like her to be this late.
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla,
Whoa! Really?
you know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's all right.
Oh mein Gott, sie ist die Cousine von diesem absolut gruseligen Mädchen.
What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk. It's really good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Ugh.
Hey, Annie. Think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really, really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
Got it. Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but I keep an eye out for them.
that's nice of you. See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
Sehr freundliches Mädchen und sympathischer wie ihre Cousine Priscilla. Unterhalten wir uns doch mal mit der Bürgerwehr.
Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger, but we ain't moving either.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwan, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishmuth Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things, making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishmuth.
But I'm a participant.
Really?
Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean, I'm part of the festival.
Then you're either a pilgrim or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't, 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like one.
So that'll make you an entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
Ich möchte es gern versuchen.
Look behind you, a three-legged toad.
Well, that must be Skippy, little Bartholomew Liverwort's pet. Cute little fella, bouncing all over the place. Use that third leg as a kickstand. Seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, brother.
Sie war noch nicht
It
fertig.
wasn't ready. They said just go in without it.
Who said that?
The committee.
No license, no entry.
Real artists don't need licenses.
Well then, real artists ain't getting any deeper inside Fishmouth.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, he's just...
Strongly discouraging. Gotcha. I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Nun ja, um das gute I'll be back zu zitieren. Vielen Dank fürs Zugucken, auch bei dieser Folge. Ich hoffe, das Projekt gefällt euch. Ihr habt Spaß an diesem Projekt. Und damit wünsche ich euch noch einen guten Tag. Das war Power Timer mit mir, dem Exilium. Und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Haut rein!